Okay, shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Forgive me, Spirit, through this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elder and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. This lesson I do want to get into today is a video that I watched. It was from Elder Apostle Tahar, and he was going into how that whoever you are is determined by your father. Or because some Christians out there and other people out there keep on given this idea that YAHWASHI, well, not YAHWASHI, but the idea that there's mixed breed, like you're half Levi, you're half Benjamin, or you have Ephraim, you have Gad, and that's not the case. However, Scripture tells you that you are who your father is, and I only got two scriptures on it. I'm pretty sure there's more, but these two scriptures could like hit the main point because you Christian out there and you other people out there are very confused in that manner. So it's not going to be a crazy lesson, just a quick edifying lesson. Lord will be edifying to you, and you learn more that the idea that there's no such thing as mixed race. All right, it's only who your father is. Or if your father is a Benjamite, then you're a Benjamite. If your father's a Gadite, he's a Gadite. If he's Ephraimite, he's an Ephraim. All right, simple as that. He says, "Keep from Judah, you are Judah." Doesn't matter if your mother is an Edomite, Moabite, and etc. etc. Whoever your father is who you are. All right. If the baby comes out looking like a Moabite, but the father is a Jake, he's a Jake. He's just like a Moabite. All right. That's why, and also that's why you shouldn't judge people in the streets when you're teaching, because you never know they're Israelite. All right. A person might walk down the street looking like an Edomite. He could be a Jake because his father looks like it. Yes, he looks like an Edomite, but his father is a spirit, is Jake spiritually. So he is spiritually what? Jake to himself. All right. So don't judge. Scripture says that Israel was scattered abroad the whole nation. So that means since they have done that, they're gonna be mingled up, mixed with the other nations. So they're gonna be looking like the other nation. They're gonna be, doing the customs of those nations. But through the word, we're gonna do this. But how do we know that they're Israelite? It's through the Spirit, through the word of Yahweh Shemashai. As soon as they hear you prophesying, hear you teaching, and their spiritual, their spirit self gets like engaged to just know more about that, most likely they're Jake. All right, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shemashai is looking for the elect, and the elect could be anybody. We don't know. So you have to be spiritually open, spiritually wise, and minded that anybody basically could be Israelite. You gotta like see the spirit to see what they are. All right, and it does not matter how you look. It's by who your father is. If your father is an Israelite, is a Jake, and is a Benjamite, Levite, or a Judite, all right, then you're Israelite. It determines of who you are, who's your father is. It's not half-half, all right? Well, let's get this first scripture I have. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. And in my mother womb was fashioned to be in the time of 10 months, being compact in blood, of a seed of a man, or a seed of a man, not because he was influenced by his mother DNA. No, it was by a seed of a man. So who is Solomon's father? It was King David. All right. So what does that mean of Solomon? He is a Judite. He's a Judah. He's not no half Judah, half this, half no. It didn't say nothing like that. It just says that he is a blood, the seed of a man. Who is that man? King David. That's all it was. And the pleasure that come with sleep. All right. But that was the point I want to grab in this scripture. Another scripture I got is Numbers chapter 1 verse 18. And it says this, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. They declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. All right, so they assembled themselves together and they created a family decree with their family decree to see, who you're from, who's this and that, basically organizing information. And they did it by what? By their fathers, not by the mother, not by the mother. No, it's by the father. Who you are as a person is determined by what your father is. Like if your father is a Judite, then you're a Judite. That's what I mean by that. Or if you're a Haitian, if your father is a Haitian, you are a Haitian. Doesn't matter if the father going out with an Ephraimite, a Mexican. No, it doesn't matter. whoever your father is who you are. Or according to the number of the name, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. All right, so they didn't determine by the mother. They did not determine by if it's mixture. No, they only determined by the father. Why? Because it's who you. That's who you are. You are determined by your father. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, but that's all I want to get into today. I know it was very short, but Lord was edifying to get eradicate the idea that there's mixture of things, because YAHAWASHI does not do it. Let me grab another scripture. Actually, just popped up in my head. Is this 1 Corinthians 14:33? That's not the God. For YAHAWASHI is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. He is not author of confusion. He gets stuff straight. He doesn't do stuff confusion of mixing this, and then you have this ideology. No. Whoever your father is, that's who you are. Simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. Let's grab another scripture real quick. Bear with me real quick. Let's grab another scripture. Something came up in my head again. This is Isaiah 6:1 verse. Well, that's not it. This is the point I want to grab. It was Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy father have known, even wood and stone. The reason why I bring up the scripture is because when Israel have went off, YAHAWASHI basically have punished them by scattering them through slavery all around the world. So now you see Jake mingling with other nation women and the kids coming out looking different. All right, that's why it's very important to you to understand that you must know their father before you jump to conclusions, because the people that looks different might be an Israelite. All right, I believe there's a man is an Edomite in GMS. He looks straight like an Edomite, but he's actually a Jake. Why? Because his father was a Judite. His father just probably married an Edomite woman or whatever woman that looks like that, light-skinned, and he came out like that. Does that mean that he's wicked? No, it does not mean he's wicked. He's just a Jake. He just has skin complexion. All right, that's why you should understand that it's only by your father. It's not by mixture. No, you must understand it's by father. It's by your father. Let's grab another one. Amos 9:9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. And that's first and foremost the elect. All elect's gonna be found around the whole world. All right, and yes, some elect might look like other nations. That does not mean that they're heathens. They're just jakes. They're just their fathers just mingle with another woman. That's all it is. All right, that's why YAHAWASHI said what he have sifted the house of Israel. How did he sift it? Through the word, because they was mingling with many nations. So you must understand this. If whoever you are is determined by your father. If your father's a Jake, doesn't matter how you look like, you are a Jake. That's the point I'm trying to get into. All right, but that's all I'm going to get into today. Lord, you was edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elder and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.